If you trace a line from the highest peaks to the bluest sea, you'll find I've a place in mind where there's honest folk from a simpler time you'll meet. Play a noble game with no mind for fame. They are free to play all day.
You can't see the ball when it's on the other side. Okay, here's the joust, and we got Zach coming out against Pick. Zach gets a nice piece of the ball, but then Doty's there to collect it. And he goes around the back of Ratking's goal, trying to bring it out. Zach's pressing him. Oh, he takes a shot, but it hits off of Zach's pike and goes out.
Right, so the ball is out of play. It is Outlaw Birds' ball. Both two very fast teams here. This should be a cracker.
Oh, yeah, I can expect to see some fireworks here now. There's going to be some scooping and some lifting the ball off the ground.
I mean, Doty with his mile-and-a-half-long mallet.
Okay, so the game's back on, and Doty brings it across. He's going up the left side at the boards. He takes his right-handed shot. Oh, and that goes out as well.
Once again, out of play. Big rips.
So the ref throws in a new ball, and Pix is going to take it at his own end.
Ratking, you ready?
That's not a yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so now it's play on. Pix brings it across half court. He goes to his right, back to his left. Oh, Zach makes a poke at it, but he can't get a piece of the ball. And now Chris comes in to make some defense. There's Zach again, trying to get at the ball. And Chris rolls around into the crease. You better be careful not to stay in the crease for too long, because that's a violation you get 30 seconds for.
Player briefing this morning, they were calling that it will be definitely a minimum of a minor penalty for crease infractions on a defensive team.
So the ball gets into the crease, but Nate knocks it away and comes out of goal.
Pix manages to recollect.
Chris comes up to forecheck on the Outlaw Bird side. Pix takes it around his own goal.
Just a bit of a soft reset. Making sure they.
So all three of them coming up on the left side. And Pix gets by Zach, and it bounces off of Chris's bike, and then it's cleared back into the Outlaw Bird's corner.
Doty racing back. Nate pressing hard to get some good pressure.
Nate with his mallet up in the air doesn't realize that that's high sticking.
Yeah, because that was very lenient. Jeez.
Right. I think he was just pointing something out to the crowd. And now Doty rips a hard shot.
Wide left.
You could hear that hit the boards hard. And now that was a nice little flip trying to get it into the crease. Oh, and he's back there to get his own flip. And now, oh, he fakes the shot. Looked like he was thinking about it. Now he gets it out.
Grabs the ball. Coming back a little bit with Chris Hammersley coming up to apply some pressure.
Chris weaving back and forth trying to get a stick on the ball, but now Pix goes around him. Oh, and he gets around Zach as well. So now Pix has got a free shot at the goal, and it hits the high goal on the left side.
Wow.
That was a beautiful shot. If that just would have clipped in on the inside of the pole, that might have been a goal. Definitely.
All right, Morgan now with the ball, looking for that big rip.
To his right. Nate comes out of the goal to poke it away from him.
10 minutes remaining.
Morgan still has it on the wall. Comes back into his own side.
Slowly rolling back just to reset again, making sure they have possession the entire time.
Oh, he comes and takes a hard shot. Nate puts his front wheel in front of that. Nicely done in the goal. And now Morgan's got the ball. Oh, Doty grabs it in front of the crease. He goes around to his right, takes a shot, and that's a wide right. Oh, Morgan got a piece of it, but that went Aaron into the wall. Oh, and then Pix shoots another one over the goal and
into a spectator.
Right. I warned those people not to stand there. I said, if you don't want to get hit in the face with the ball, you probably should not stand in this location. And Pix proves it. And that was high up. That would have been a nice top shelf goal, but it went a little too high.
You ready?
Pix seems to be lifting with almost every hit.
I think there's something about his mallet head might be causing that to happen. But also, if you hit down on the ball a little bit, you can cause it to hit the ground and pop up.
Yeah.
Now here comes Chris Hammersley. He taps it back to Nate, who comes out of goal. Nate passes it to Zach. Now Chris is open on the left side, but the pass is behind him, but off the wall. He still has it, but Doty's challenging. Now here comes Pixel, makes a nice move through Zach's bike. Oh, and then Chris hooks his mallet. Nice defensive play. Nate's got to get it up to Chris. Oh, and he can't, and there's Doty right in front of the goal. What's he going to do? Oh, Chris puts his mallet up, and he can't get a shot off. Beautiful defense. Okay, now here comes Doty. Oh, there's a whistle.
In this just quick break, is Zach Blackburn playing fixed?
Yes, I believe he is. Yeah, keep an eye on it. But I think he and one other person, who was it yesterday that I saw was playing fixed as well?
I think it's Pat from Auckland Justice.
Exactly. Pat from Auckland Justice also playing on fixie, which is pretty rare these days.
Right, so the call was toppling. It's now Ratking's ball.
Score still at 0-0. and Chris brings it across. Taps it through his wheel to himself, coming up the left side. Zach moving around. Oh, he goes to his right. Takes a shot, but he hits Doty's bike, and it drops at Doty's mallet. Now he brings it around his own goal.
Zach applying some defensive pressure.
Passes it ahead
Chris
to
Hammersley
Morgan,
charging
who's
back.
right there. Oh, and Morgan makes a beautiful shot. And goes back door, and that thing bounces into the goal.
Morgan has, I think, one of the deftest touches I've seen on the court.
Well, you have to credit the pass on that one because he put him all the way out there in front. All he had to do was beat the goalie.
No, absolutely. Forcing a one-on-one like that, it is amazing to do.
Yeah, that pass was spot on. Now we got Chris bringing it across half court. Zach rolls around behind him, looking for the drop pass, but there's Pix is there waiting to steal it. So Chris flips it. I told you we'd see some of that. Off the wall to Nate coming up the left side. He stops, moves to his right, passes to Zach. He's got a forehand shot. Oh, and that goes wide to the right.
Once again, credit the pass there. Beautiful, Polo.
Exactly.
Right, Morgan recollects. Little circle. Soft reset.
Oh,
Tries to get off the
Zach
boards.
makes a play on the ball, but Morgan hops in his way.
Tail whip.
Yeah, there we go. Tail whip call. Ratking's ball.
Yeah, tail whip.
Morgan puts his hand up, fully acknowledges that.
So Ratking's going to have another chance on offense here to try to tie this one up. Now, when these defensive players get in the passing lane, sometimes the scooping the ball over their heads is the best play. Here comes Chris Hammersley hopping around, gets to his right, takes a shot, and it goes off of Doty's bike. Oh, and then they're going to call him for a high stick on that one.
High sticking call there on Chris Hammersley. It's funny what you say about scooping. There seems to be a bit of a divide in some players. I heard apparently Call Me Daddy was, when watching some other players play, saying, I don't understand why all these young Australian kids are scooping constantly.
Well, you know, when they're in the passing lane and your man's behind him, he's deep behind him, you got to get it over their head somehow, and they can't put their stick up in the air to knock it down, and that's high sticking. So it's actually an effective play if you do it right. If you can, if you can place that scoop and pass right in front of your teammate's mallet, and he can just hit it off the bounce, it's a pretty effective play.
No, absolutely. I personally do rate the scoop, but when done carefully with skill and in moderation. All right, so we've got Pix on the cross. Sorry, Pix cross starting time on. Doty just weaves in front of Zach
Up
Black.
the left side. Oh, he scoops it to himself. That was a nice play. He gets a shot off, but Nate comes out of the goal to block him. Chris is there in the corner trying to get the ball. Now Zach comes out of the goal and goes into the corner, taps it back for Chris Hammersley. Now he's going to go around in his own zone, bring it up. Uncontested. Nobody's on him, so he's got plenty of time to do something. Oh, he fakes the pass. Right-handed shot. Oh, that was a really hard, nice shot. Now he's going for the backhand shot, and Doty blocks it in front. Now, Pix has got the ball. Doty's got it. Chris still wants that ball, so he's going to press hard. Yeah, he's not going to give up anything, because when you're only down 1-0, you can make a difference if you can steal the ball in the opponent's territory.
Absolutely. All right, so Doty still with the ball.
Oh, it looks like Chris gets obstructed there, but there's no call. Oh, and then the Nate goes down. That looks like a double obstruction to me. I don't know.
I wasn't watching it. From what I saw, Morgan did seem to be still at the time. So if that is a stationary pick, it is legal, but I wasn't watching it.
Nice attempt at a pass. Now here comes Chris. He's got to run at the goal. Nobody's in the goal. He takes a shot, and it's in there.
And the equalizer, 1-1.
Took advantage of the open goal that time.
Always important to have your eyes up, because those long shots still make a difference.
Yeah, that was a nice, accurate shot, too.
Ratking, are you ready?
Core tight, straight arm, big rip. Nothing wrong with that.
New game now.
Good. 7:05 in the cross, Outlawz.
7:05 left in the game. Scores are now tied.
So plenty of time for both teams. And there comes Pix. He passes it off the wall, but Chris is there to get it. Looked like he was trying to pass it to Doty off the wall, but he didn't hit it hard enough. And now here comes Chris maneuvering with the ball in his own zone. He's bringing it across half court. Looks like he wants to shoot. Oh, he goes to his left. Takes a shot. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot. That was a cross handle in the air. I think that might have gone through his bike frame, maybe over. That was up in the air a good 2 feet.
We might see Outlaw Birds turn it up now.
Ratking.
Now they're down.
That was a fast turnaround from 1-0 to 2-1.
Well, I mean, when you have momentum, it's best to keep going.
Yeah, Chris has definitely stepped up his game. Zach and Chris having a word over there. I think Zach's like probably saying, well done. Let's see some more of that.
Let's keep those goals flowing.
Right. So Doty and Pix are bringing it across half court now. Pix on the right, Doty going up the left side. Now he crosses over to the right, takes a shot, and that's wide and into the corner.
Pix collects, but is cut off by, oh, no, not cut off by Hammersley, but
Chris
some fighting behind the goals.
Yeah, tying his mallet up, not letting him get to the ball. And then it looks like Pix comes out with it. Now he's coming out. He's out in front of the crease. He doesn't have a shot. Too many bikes in the way, so he doesn't take it. But then Zach knocks it away from him. Now he should probably... Chris is there to help him. And now Chris is backing up with the ball. And he
beautiful little rad ball flick.
Nice. Wheels it into the corner for himself. And off the wall, through his bottom bracket, off the wall, back to himself. And
Nice little hop from Doty to get into a more defensive position.
He's going to press on Chris now. He's not going to give him a free run at the goal. Okay, so Nate comes out of goal, and he pushes it up to Chris. He takes a hard shot. Oh, and it goes in, hits his mallet, his bike, and then bounces
front
in.
tire, and then in.
And I think that's a hat trick for Chris Hammersley. 3 in a row.
3 goals. Seems to have somewhat taken the wind out of the Outlaw Birds' sails.
This is actually a very impressive display by Ratking, considering how well the Outlaw Birds have played, beating Call Me Daddy yesterday.
This could be an upset by how this is going.
Yeah, I think perhaps Ratking knows that they have to show well in this game in order to advance.
Ratking, you ready?
Yes, and Outlaw Birds crossed the line before they. Okay, so now Pix comes across. He's got a hard right-hand shot, but he goes wide to the left, and then Nate clears it all the way back to Outlaw Birds zone. Now Morgan's bringing it across. He's got a little bit of speed. He drops it for Doty right at the line. And now Doty's going. He makes a nice flip back to Morgan, who shoots. Oh, that was a beautiful pass. I didn't even know where that was going. And then, Chris tries to take another long shot.
I reckon Pix saved that with his body there.
Back, yeah. He blocks it with his back. And Chris is disappointed because I think that might have gone in.
I think it was going in.
Well, it might have bounced, but now here's Doty coming up the left side, right to Pix, but yeah. Oh, and then...
Off Nate's bike, no goal.
Yeah, Zach was happy about the way he blocked that shot, but he blocked it right back in front of the crease, and the Outlaw Birds got another shot at it. So here comes Chris. Chris has got an open goal, but he's got Doty on him, so he doesn't have an easy run at it. Oh, he makes a nice scoop pass around the front of his wheel to Zach on the left side. Now here comes Doty with it. He picks off. Oh, yeah, there we go. There's some nice mallet play.
Good mallet play.
Right, Pix is trying to get the ball. Now he comes out with it, and now he's going to his left. He shoots.
Wide left.
Goes wide left.
Pix trying to steam pass behind goal there. Doty on. Oh, the threat of a shoulder there than an actual chest.
Yes, exactly. Well, now here comes Doty with a hard shot. Yeah, right in front of the crease, and the front door was wide open there. Now we got a 3-2 game. Damn, the scoreboard is flipping faster than I can look at it. So we've got this guy down here. I don't know who he is, but he is the scoreboard master.
Scoreboard machine over here.
Yeah, and it should be, the scoreboard should be up to date. You have all these spectators over here who want to know the scores. So.
Absolutely, there's no point in having
So good on him. Now comes Chris Hammersley with a 1-point lead. See, he flips it up in the air to himself, which is a really nice pass to get past the defender. Now they're pressing him 2-on-1, and he almost gets through it, but no, Doty gets the ball and hops into it. And now Nate comes in, takes the ball away. He's coming up the left side, takes a shot. Oh, but it goes outside the crease.
So
now Pix has got a really strong drive. Hammersley on the defense. Now he drops it back for Doty at the wall. Morgan is there looking for the drop, but he's not getting it. Doty rolls around. Morgan rolls in behind him. Doty goes to his right. Gets back to Morgan on the left side. Oh, he's got a nice soft shot, but he looks like he mishits it, and the goalie knocks it away. Now Nate's knocked it into the boards. He's got a play on it. He stops, endos, and then drops the ball back for Chris. Chris can make a move, but Morgan knocks it away. Zach better do something.
Just through the reflect there.
Yeah, because there was no goalie there, and Morgan could have ripped a shot in.
No, absolutely.
There comes Pix with it. Chris rolling back for defense. Zach on him. Oh, I think he got tried to get a piece of his mallet, and then Pix missed the ball. And here comes Hammersley. Oh, no, Doty drives in. Nobody's in the goal, and he's just going to tap that one in. That was a beautiful play.
Amazing bike handling from Doty. On those 26 wheels, cutting those lines.
Weaving through the crease with the ball in the graceful style. And now we're tied up at 3, so there's a new game again. Oh, they thought they might have had this one in the bag, but now they're...
Cross, Ratking.
3 minutes 28 left in the game. Scores are tied at 3-all.
Yeah, this is anybody's game now.
Absolutely.
Timeout. Timeout, Ratking.
So Ratking calls a timeout to try to slow the momentum of the Outlaw Birds, who just ripped off 2 in a row.
So each team is entitled to 2 2-minute timeouts. They can call them whenever they have possession or establish a play if they have the ball. Ratking just taking time to have a chat.
Yeah, Rat King's having a chat, and Outlaw Bird's taking some water over in the corner and discussing this situation. Great game. I really enjoy this.
Now, if I was to guess what the conversation between Pix and Forrest is, I'm guessing it's something to do with, hey Pix, when are you going to fix your broken bike? Which seems to be the consistent theme.
Forrest breaking other people's bikes.
No, talking about how apparently Pix's bike is dropping chains every single game.
Well, yeah, he actually dropped the chain on the joust in a game I called earlier. Did you see that? Yeah, you were gold judge.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, we have that in slow-mo actually.
Right.
You just see like tensing muscles and then all of a sudden just like...
Yeah, and his foot came off. I thought his foot just got unclipped, but basically what happened was the chain broke free and his foot came off the mallet because of the
resistance anymore.
Exactly.
So I think it's quite fortunate you didn't eat more shit there. So.
And you know what's funny about that was they got the ball back because the other team had a violation, false start violation.
Very lucky.
So he got the ball back anyway. So. Yeah, Forrest and Luca collided into the boards yesterday.
Yeah.
And you saw the result of Luca's fork was just totally bent.
As such, I currently have Luca's fork on my broken frame.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and so Luca's playing on mine for the rest of the tourney.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, unfortunately my team did not make it through the main event. So.
Why can't they just replace his fork? Is the frame bent as well?
The frame's fine, but his fork is just
Right.
bent beyond repair.
Just pull it out and stick another fork in there.
So he's playing on my fork. So.
What kind of bike is it?
I'm playing on a Lightfoot, so the first generation Lightfoot. If I can, quick shout out to them. Thank you very much for making such amazing Polo frames.
Well, we're back in. Chris Hammersley at the line, bringing it across. He wheels it to
Nice little
himself.
red ball.
Oh, he tries to
Pix
pass it
just
to
collected
Zach,
him
and
out
Pix gets in the way and takes it away. So now it's him and Nate in the goal, and Nate makes a nice defensive play by going perpendicular at the goal line.
Chris Hamilton just reaching out, playing in front of his front wheel.
Right, there we go. Yeah.
Pix
Yeah.
collects just a little bit too far in front. Going behind goal, reset.
Pix behind his own goal. He drops it. Morgan rolls out of the goal and picks it up. And now he rolls back around. It's Hammersley applying pressure.
Pix just pulling out there. That would have been instruction if he kept going forward.
Right, so Doty brings it across half court. All three of the Birds are up in the Rat King zone. Morgan looking for a pass, rolling around outside the crease, and then Chris comes in and takes it. Now Chris has got a free run at the goal. The goalie's not even in play. Oh, and he's going to want that one back.
And
oh,
almost for the rebound, Nate.
Cleans it up.
Beautiful pick there.
Well, Chris took a really hard shot that took a clean bounce off the wall, and he had a second,
rebound,
right,
yeah.
went for the second shot, missed it, but then it got tapped in front where Nate just came in solid and finished it off with a top shot goal.
You just can't afford to give up. The rebound is consistent enough. You can definitely play.
Here comes Morgan with the hard shot, and that goes behind the goal. Wow, I didn't expect that. And now Doty's trying to maneuver in the crease. Oh, and here comes Zach. Zach looks like he wanted to take a shot because there was an open goal, but his teammates tell him to hold it.
Hammersley applying pressure. We're getting a little bit tied up there.
Now here comes Morgan. Zach comes in to hit his mallet. Now Hammersley's got the ball again. Oh, he wheels it to himself, goes by the boards, gets by Morgan, and now it's him and the goalie. Here comes Chris. Oh, with a bottom bracket
Beautiful
shot.
outlet from Pix.
Beautiful stop. Now here comes Morgan, charging hard across, drops it from Doty on the left side. Doty goes to his right, takes a hard shot. That thing hits Zach's bike, I believe, and bounces out of play.
This is an absolute ripper of a game, and my phone's buzzing away from everyone, from everyone at the watch party saying, hey, are you on the stream right now? So thank you everyone for watching. Thank you, bike polo community worldwide. All right, Ratking's resetting. Zach Blackburn just cleaning his glasses.
And the New York boys having a laugh over there in goal. I'm not sure what they're laughing about.
The ready call, and Zach Blackburn was off his bike cleaning his glasses.
Right.
So definitely ready to play.
Yeah, do we look ready?
There is, as of yet, no clause for sarcasm in the NAH rules. So.
All right, so Doty brings it across. Morgan's ahead of him on the left side, trying to get in Zach's way, and fortunately he moves so they don't call it an obstruction on him. And now it's a shot, goes Aaron into the corner, and Zach's there to get it to Chris. Here comes Chris, speeding along. He goes across to the right side, back to the left. He's got, and Pix comes out of the goal and pokes it away. Nate gets a swat at it, but he can't get it to fall. And now here comes Doty. Brings it across half court. Takes a right-handed shot off the back wheel.
Off 2 wheels, almost rebounds in off that.
Right. Now, Chris calling for the long pass, and he gets it at midcourt. But it's a little bit behind him, so he's got to come back for it. Now he's going to the right. He's got Nate coming up on the left. Now he loses the ball into the...
Picks collects behind goal. Streaming up. Doty just behind him. Morgan circling around too. And just...
Oh, nice. Zach comes out and gets the ball. No, he's got a shot. Oh! Just goes wide to the left. That was a nice try.
1 minute left in the game, and Ratking with a 1-goal lead.
Right. Ratking really needs this game to stay in contention.
Staying control.
Oh, here we go. Here comes Hammersley. He's got a shot. Oh, but he
Cross-body
tops it.
shot. Wide
Tops
left.
the ball, and it goes into the wall on the left side. Now Pick's coming back. He's got only a few seconds to make something happen. Oh, and here comes Hammersley. Oh, but he goes down on his bike. He makes a nice steal, but he can't stay on his bike. And now Doty's coming across. He's in front of the crease. A nice little scoop pass to himself. Tries to just tap it in, but Nate says no, not in his house. And now Doty's trying again outside the crease. Zach trying to stay ahead of him. Oh, and he gets it off the side of the goal on the left side.
Zach
Still
using
has it. Look at Doty. He's not going to give up. Oh, and he gets a front, but he goes too far, and his shot goes wide. And now there's 15 seconds left. Morgan's got to do something with this ball. He's got 10 seconds, and now Pix and Doty can't decide who wants it. You better take a shot. I think the time is going to... Oh! It's going to run out as the ball gets put behind the goal.
And Ratking takes it 4-3.
So an excellent game by the Americans. USA. All right. Thanks.